This is the yellow pages. This is heart-to-heart counseling listed in the yellow pages. And the reason why I'm bringing you to this counseling place is because this is Truebones Motions. This is where he hides. This is where he's hiding and running his scams out of. He's running his scams out of heart-to-heart counseling, who was owned by his mother. So this is all run out of his mom's house. All right. Here's the phone number. There's the 69 Oxbow right here. The 69 Oxbow, White Lake, Michigan address that he put down on there. So before you write your privacy complaint, Joe, this is what it says right here. This is the address that's listed here. That's the address, you know. And you want people to think that there's actually a Truebones. See, Truebones Motions doesn't exist. It's not a company. And what you have here is a case of mail fraud. So this is mail fraud. You know, I can so what I'm in the process of doing is making sure I cite him for mail fraud. And this is mail fraud because he puts a fictitious company name on this mailing entry and claims that the content is his. And not only that, he up her claiming that he's a business and the business doesn't exist. You know, this is just proof. This is just a proof that I'm going to send to the postmaster that this is what he's doing. This is what he has done. So there you have it, folks. There you have it. So he's lying about Truebones. It doesn't exist. And then he writes a fake privacy complaint saying that, oh, it's not listed. It's not listed. You see, they're hurting my privacy. We're not hurting your privacy because they don't exist. You're a 50-something. You're a 50-something grown-ass man, right? Living in your mom's garage, causing pain and suffering to other people because you don't want to face the reality and go outside and get a job. You'd rather steal and try to convince people you're not stealing, but you're stealing, right? Here's something else about Joe. Well, nobody's supposed to know my name. Well, hold on, Joe. Joseph Earl Mcpeek arrested for stalking. Now, remember what this address is. White Lakes, Michigan. So let's read. Let's police, White Lakes man's this is the hpppatch.com, Michigan, West Bloomfield. So let's go and read this, folks. So here we go again. So if we just scroll down here, White Lake man accused of stalking waiter. Here we go. Police believe that a regular at a White Lakes watering hole caused a scene at a waiter's West Bloomfield home as she held a garage sale, according to Officer Diamond. Joseph Earl Mcpeek, 43, of White Lakes, was arrested on July 14th on charges of stalking, a one-year misdemeanor. Diamond said that he had contacted the 38-year-old female waiter, and after she had asked him to stop on multiple occasions, like everybody else he stalks, he kept at it. So I'm just gonna read the most important part. Joseph Earl Mcpeek of White Lakes. Yes, folks, it's the same person who hides in his mom's garage pretending to be a company at the 69 Oxbow, White Lake, Michigan. The same person who pretends to be a company named Truebones at 69 Oxbow Lake Road in White Lakes, Michigan. It's the same con man who's been at this game of stealing Miximo stuff the whole time. And this is just 2017. So in 2017, he started making these false, fake, and erroneous claims against my channel, claiming that I stole stuff from him, and he went down my whole channel trying to take the channel down. So his whole thing was to take the channel down by making false false claims on my channel. That's what he did. So you saw him taking down my video. You saw him taking down my video. You saw all that cool stuff that he did, right? All the fun stuff he did while he was, pretending that I've done something wrong or I stole from him. Yet he still says it, but he doesn't prove it. See, what he says now is that YouTube took my video down. As you can see, YouTube didn't take my video down. He did, because he lied to YouTube and said what he said, which YouTube should not have took down my video if there was a human there actually evaluating the copyright notice. But as you can see, at that time, YouTube wasn't in the business of reading copyright complaints. And what happened was, years later down the road, about the time we got rid of Joe's channel, what happened is that YouTube got sued because they're letting the trolls basically just run rampant, taking down people's content. And they got sued. So now if you file a complaint, it has to have a certain, it has to have a match. So that means that the content must match. You just can't put a DMC on somebody and say, oh, he stole from me and he claimed he used Mixamo. That shit doesn't fly no more. You have to, and the thing about it is the copyright, and the thing about it is YouTube got in trouble because the copyright law says there has to be analytical synopsis written for every DMCA. Analytical means like this is the content that they stole from us. It goes from here to here and he's using it, and you're not supposed to be doing that. And then they take down the content because you've made a match. YouTube didn't do that at first, but they're supposed to evaluate this shit. But what happened was they were letting computers do this shit, and the computers were just taking people's shit down because somebody found a way to game the system. And when somebody finds out something, they're going to spread it. And Joe found the person or found the post or whatever, learned from what that guy did, and then used it on me. And he used it a lot. He used it a lot. He took down a lot of videos, but I was able to get him back up. And this one being the one that came back up. So here he is. Yeah, here it is. So, hey, hi, Gettaroboshinwun. Due to a copyright takedown notice that we received, we had to take down your video from YouTube. Video, new first look, re-release archive infinity, video URL, takedown issued by Truebones Motions. This means your video can no longer be played on YouTube. You received a copyright strike. You now have a copy. So they gave me a copyright strike and everything. If you believe you're not at fault in one of the more instances above, you can appeal this takedown, whatever. Okay, so this was part one. Thank you for your, and then I wrote a counter notification. Thank you for your counter notification. It has been forwarded to the party that sent the takedown notification. Keep in mind, by submitting this counter notification, you are initiating a formal legal dispute process as such. YouTube will handle this process in accordance with the law. This process takes some time, so we kindly ask for your patience. Upon forwarding your counter notification to the claimant, we will allow them 10 to 14 business days from this date to respond with evidence that they have taken court action against you to prevent the reinstatement of your video. So when I sent this counter notification in, they were supposed to come back and basically take my content. I mean, they're supposed to, they forward it to Joe, right? Joe was supposed to take that to court, bring me into court and sue me because I'm supposedly using his stuff or stolen his stuff and put it in my video, right? That's the way the law is supposed to work. But I'm going to show you what happened. I want to show you what happened after that. I'm going to show you what happened after that. Got the review processes. Thank you for your so they sent me this again. It says, thank you for your commendation. This and the automatic email let you know that the review process has started. We will post you as it progresses. The following videos were taken down by Truebones. So he took the shit down, right? He took the shit down, right? So this is just to notify me that, you know, they've actually, because I actually wrote them and said, listen, it's been past 10 days, you know, and there's been no word from this person saying that whatever. You know, by law, you're supposed to put my content back up within 10 to 14 business days. So they went ahead and initiated the process. So, dear Big Bad Afro Studio Entertainment LLC, in accordance with the Digital Millennium Act, Copyright Act, we've completed processing your account notification. The following videos have been restored unless you have deleted them. YouTube.com, watch the YouTube team. So they put my video back up because Joe used the time that my video was down to start spreading misinformation and lies. He wanted people to believe that I stole from him and I was going around lying about him. And the thing about this is that I didn't steal from him, but Joe was the one going around lying about me. And I'm going to show you where he went to start his lies in a minute. So here it is right here. Used him in his video, then claimed used Mixamo. So I took these pictures just for oh, this is when I took him off of this is when I went after him on Twitch. All right, so we just went through this, right? We went through this and we did all this shit, and he did do it to me on VMO. We're just gonna stick with this because I did the same thing on VMO, which got my video back up in VMO. All right, so I'm gonna hit pause here. Okay, so I'm back. So let's just look at this real quick. So this was sent in the same month that Joe went and took down my video Archive Infinity. And he's writing a letter to Peter, trying to convince Peter that my entry in the Real Illusion 2015 contest, now this is back in 2018, right? 2018. Now, in January, he started in January, and he continued taking down videos, content, and talking to Peter and telling Peter this. It says, "Dear Peter, here is why you must delete and ban One Gun Shun, aka Alvin Sterling from iClone, for iClone Totally. Here, One Gun, the Real Illusion character animation winner, is committing fraud and slander by posting all over Real Illusion forums and Facebook groups links to stolen Truebones motions." Really? Allowing him to use you and Real Illusion as a weapon. And think about it, is he puts a link up here, but it doesn't prove that I'm posting links to Truebones motions. I've never went to Real Illusion and post any links to Truebones motions. I've never done it because they wouldn't have had allowed me to do it, you know. And I didn't do it. So you are all allowing him to use you and Real Illusion as a weapon against Truebones. In what way? In what way? I mean, how can you prove that? How did you prove that I was posting stuff when I wasn't posting stuff about you at all? About, well, especially not telling people about your shit emotions at the time. So Truebones / Peak Levels, who is completely innocent of any and all accusations, please put an end to this now. And right here, folks, this is when I found out that he did this, because he did a video where he showed all these emails to Peter, and I took these emails and I read them, and then I put the shit together, and I was like, he took down my video because he wanted to run over here and tell them that I cheated and I stole shit from them so they can remove my win from the board. That was his whole plan. So as you read here, it says, please put an end to this now. He has been caught red-handed stealing Truebones, and they even revoked his winning entry for copyright infringement, aka piracy. Don't overlook the seriousness of this matter. So he came over after he took my shit down to lie and say that Real Illusion took my winning contest entry down, when it was him who took it down, because I just showed you the video of him doing it. And him fabricating a lie saying that I stole for him and I claimed I used Mixamo, which has nothing to do with the actual video. You see, YouTube got sued over shit. If I would have known it was a lawsuit, I would have got in that lawsuit. But they got sued because of the rampant misuse of the reporting tool and how they had the reporting tool set up. Rampant abuse of it. So here we go. Let's go to the next one here, folks. Okay, here it is right here. I'm not gonna read this whole thing. So you just leave it. And I guess this also means that I'm paying participate in the forum. I can't believe this. You tricked me, and your abuse would not go unnoticed to the public. And it says right here, One Gun's video has been removed for stealing. Now, when are you going to ban him? He also started a Kickstarter on your forum. I've never started a Kickstarter on their forum. I said I was going to start a Kickstarter, but I never did it. And he went over there to. I mean, he's been in. So he's over there once again, over saying that video has been removed for stealing. Now I showed you why the video was removed, because he went and lied and filed a fake DMCA, which I contested, and he never went to court for it. He never took me to court over it. Never took me to court for it to sue me. He was supposed to sue me and prove that he owned the content, but he never did it because he knew he would have went to jail for perjury. See, that's the other side of this. See, if you go to court and perjure yourself because you're filing a document saying that I stole something, and then you get to court and then they find out that you lied and you didn't own the stuff just to get my shit taken down because you're just angry, mad, and a jealous bitch, they're gonna put you in jail for 5 years for perjury. So Joe didn't want to go to jail for perjury.